at our secret location. And we are joined with Jhob from his panning tours. We are joined from Nick from Picket Prospecting. And of course we are joined by Chris from Chris's Undertaking. So I've just gotten dressed into my sexy waders. We're gonna go do some test pans and get on the gold before we go set up this sluice. Today's video, we're gonna be showing you how to read a creek, how to set up a sluice, and where to find gold. Okay guys, come join me. Not sure how well you can see this because I am pretty low down to the river. But this is one big inside bend, and the problem with the inside bends is they tend to push a lot of flood gravel up. See how you've got your mounds of gravel just getting pushed up. And that's coming in various different directions. So now that we've got a idea of where the river's traveling and where it's in flood, now we need to find some place where the gold is. Now this could be obstacles in the river, it could be low pressure zones, it could be tree trunks, it could be giant rocks. So that could be anywhere from the middle of the river to next to the bank, really. Depends on which way the river's traveling. There's obvious signs of people working here, but it's not on the inside bend. I mean, it technically is on the inside bend, but at the very end of the inside bend. So it could be ancient gravel. Got a bit of, I'd say flood debris just out of the sidewall, out of behind me here. We're just gonna give him a quick pan down and see what we're gonna get. We have a gunshot pellet. And we have a little tiny piece of gold. Scratch that, we've got several little tiny pieces of gold. I mean, that's at least 20 little specks there, and a shotgun pellet. So if we're getting that, just out of a small little test pan, I wonder what we're getting. That's so stupid it just might work. I may not have enough water flow to get my whole 10-inch to run, but that's plenty of water flow for the 6-inch. We might do a bucket with the bucket classifier from Matt's Crevicing Tools. Yeah, shout out to Matt. And we'll see what we get with the 6-inch sluice. Just see if she pans out first, but I think if I probably knock out a bit more of that wall there, I might even be able to get the 10 to run, to be honest. There seems to be a lot of water flow running through there. And as long as I just angle my pitch, I might be able to get that velocity going. But like I said, we'll see how this pans out first. So here's a really good example of how we get a sluice to run. See, as you can tell, the sluice isn't very level. That's okay. If you take a look on the slope that we're at and the amount of water pressure we have, you can see that the pitch is corrected by a little rock at the bottom. And the material is being cleaned with the water velocity. Have a bit of a better look. See, when you load material in the top, this crate here, it gets rid of all the excess overburden. We don't want that. That's just rock. This area looks to be very fine gold. So even though we've already got it classified down, there's still a little bit excess that we don't need. And what the sluice is going to do is, it's going to reduce it down just to the heaviest particles. Now this particular sluice I made, but the mat came from dreammat.com or Prospector's Dream. For a 6-inch, they're relatively cheap, but they go all the way up to a 12-inch. So I hope that helps you on how to get a sluice to run. So I'm going to get back to digging. Alright, so let's get this sluice box out and see what he yielded. There's a little bit of gold, a little bit more than just, you know, fine stuff. That's not bad from one bucket. Obviously I think I've blown out a little bit of gold considering what I was getting out of the test pans, but that's not too bad. Well, he says it's in the sluice. Let's go take a look. He's got one of them fancy clear bottom sluices, so I guess you can see the riverbed beneath it. Pray we don't fall arse over in this water, eh? She's fast, she's cold, and she's slippery. Okay, let's see what he's got. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love the design. Did you 3D print this yourself?
Actually, CNC router.
Very nice. Very nice. This is where he's pulling his good gold out. As you can see, it's on a huge flat. Got that nice sandy gravel clay in the bottom there. Pulling some nice gold out. He's already called dibs and says he's coming back, so it's off limits. Got up a little too late, but there's still one cooking there. Good old gold pan as a pan. That's just not the perfect sluice run. Yeah, mate. We gotta go get some buckets and get it down the sluice. Only taken me 5 years to finally get her to come out and start digging with me. Let's see how good a job she's doing. Ooh, that's near. I think she's doing all right. What do you guys think? Leave in the comment section below. Okay, that's the last one for the day. Bring him over there. My lovely wife's gonna feed him for me while we go get some reefy gold. Okay, hon. Have fun. We'll be back in a minute. Love you. Out here we're going to get some reefy pyrite looking stuff and crush him up and see what we get out of that. So Jhob has just spied a little bit of a sulfur slash pyrite reef, and just look at the color of that. Not sure if it's gold until we crush it up, but let's go get the detector, hey?
Have a look at this one. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Try and focus on it. I should have brought my micro lens out.
There we try.
Just look what Jhob has found. That actually might be a piece of gold in there.
I have the eye for gold. I love the stuff. You say get that glitter, I say I love gold.
So this is what we're talking about. Where'd my chisel go? Ah, it's up here. Just getting some rock samples. See, full gold, or iron pyrite, as it's also known, is mainly got sulfur in it. And you get these sulfur pockets, and they could also hold some gold. So we're going to take a few of these samples home and run it through the dolly pot.
Like and subscribe. Hash gotta get that glitter.